Greetings and a very well welcome to Inside Ethiopia channel. Stay tuned. For many of us that kept questioning, saying, why has the federal government of Ethiopia forgotten all about Tigray, its own regional state? Well, the truth unfolds as the federal government had never or will never forget about the region that is still part of the country. As we all recall, in his previous speech, our beloved Premier said this as the objective of the law enforcement operation.
And this operation aims to end the impunity that has prevailed for years. There should not be any mistake made in treating the federal government as equal with criminal groups. The Constitution mandates the federal government to uphold the rule of law, and to that task we remain committed.
There were multitudes of room created by the federal government for Tigray People's Liberation Front (TPLF) to solely focus on peace and development, and even the Prime Minister on power for the first time in Ethiopian history created a room for discussion couple of times with TPLF leaders and community representatives.
ሁሉ ነገር ደጋግሜ እንደማነሳው ፖለቲካ መሆን አይችልም። ሁሉ ነገር ኢህአዴግ መሆን አይችልም። ኢትዮጵያ ከኢህአዴግ በላይ ነው። ኢትዮጵያ ከፖለቲካ በላይ ነው።
It is tradition to send elderly mothers from every society segment to table any kind of differences aside that might arise, but the TPLF leaders back then replied in such manner.
ትግራይ ህዝብ ሰላምን አስጠብቆ ያውም በአግባቡ አስተናግዶ እየኖረ ያለ ሌሎቻችን ለምን ተቸገርነው? ምን ስለጎደለን ነው? ቢያንስ የትግራይኛ ያክል እንኳን ሰላም ማስፈን ለምን እንደማትችሉት?
Even in the midst of the war, traditional mediators were sent for TPLF leaders to surrender peacefully. But these irresponsible juntas fired back at the defense force, where defense force was obligated to take action, which made the leaders end up being killed in action.
ምናልባት በቁጥጥር ስር አውሎ ለህግ የማቅረብ መንገድ አልነበረም
ነበረ። እኛም ፍላጎታችን እሱ ነበረ። ግን እኛ ፍላጎታችን እንደውም ሽምግልናም ልከንባቸዋል። በተቻለ መጠን እጅ ስጡ፣ ይቅር፣ ደም መፋሰስ ይቅር፣ እጅ ስጡና ጉዳያችሁ በህግ አግባብ ይታይ አልናቸው። ይሄን ባለመቀበል ነው ወደ ጫካም ከዛ በኋላም ጫካ ገብተውም ወደ ተኩስ የገቡት እጅ እንደመስጠት።
The day after, the federal government took control of Mekelle with our heroic defense forces bravery act, the people of Tigray were able to see a sign of hope. Witnesses are saying this regarding the law enforcement operation in Tigray.
ከኛ የወጣ እኮ ነው። መከላከያ ካለ ምንም ነገር አይነካም እኮ አይነካም። ሀገሪቱ አትነካም። መከላከያ ማለት እኛ ማለት ነው። ከኛ ለይተን አናይ።
መጀመሪያ ውጊያው እዚህ ከተማ ክልል ውስጥ መስሎን ህዝቡ ተደናግጦ ነበር። ወደ ተለያየ ቦታ ሸሽቶ ነበር።
Our incredible premier mentioned in his speech in the parliament regarding next task for the federal government after the law enforcement was finally over was this.
Our following work is building Tigray. Tigrayan people is under ration with lots of difficulties. This ration is getting smaller, so we need to address this dire economic situations. We need to support and organize the country concerning refugees.
The federal government started to rebuild Tigray the day after the law enforcement operation was over, with the junta dismantled telecommunications cable and intentionally created power outage in the region. But thanks to the federal government, it all has been restored now. Reaching out to Tigray people and sending every humanitarian aid possible was the next task right after the law enforcement was finalized, which the federal government did the level base, trying hard to accomplish it as sooner as possible. People from Oromia Regional State and Addis Ababa City Administration sent humanitarian aid, which can be taken as a wonderful witness to Ethiopians' unity after TPLF junta being out of the government system once and for all. Thanks for staying with us. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments. Have a good one.